If your partner or that special someone in your life is doing any of the 5 things that I share with you in this video, it's a massive red flag that you're bad in bed. And the last one might surprise you because it's by far the most common. But first, hit that subscribe button like it owes you money. Because trust me, you're going to want to stick around for the wisdom bombs I'm dropping every single week. And it's not just about getting better in bed. It's about becoming the kind of lover that legends are made of. Sign number 1 is she never initiates. If the only time things get hot and heavy is when you make the first move, we have our first red flag waving. If you're always the one to get the ball rolling, it's probably time to ask yourself why. Is it a performance issue or perhaps a lack of confidence on her part? Either way, it's a sign. It's like being the only one that brings beer to a party. Eventually, you're going to start wondering if you're the only one that wants to party at all. A one-sided initiation can lead to feelings of insecurity or unwanted pressure. No one wants to feel like this is a chore. And no one wants their partner to feel like this is a chore. It's essential for both partners to feel equally desired and loved. Feeling like the Lone Ranger in Initiation Town can lead to a wild west of insecurity. Plus, a relationship is a two-way street, not a solo bike lane. Encourage open discussions about desires and preferences. Boost her confidence by making her feel irresistible. And create a safe space for her to express her needs and desires freely. Make her feel like the goddess that she is. And create an environment where she feels comfortable taking the lead. These discussions can take place at a time that's not intimate. That way, no one is feeling put on the spot. We want to give her time to take in and analyze all of her thoughts and maybe even some of her own wants and desires. Sometimes all it takes is showing her that her advances are more than welcome. They're desired. After setting the stage for a 2-player game, let's roll into sign number 2 with our engines revving. Sign number 2 is that she rushes you. If she's always hurrying things along and trying to make every single encounter a quickie, it might not be just a busy schedule. It could be a subtle sign that the main event is not hitting those high notes. Ever felt like you were on the express train when you were hoping to hit the scenic route? Wanting to kind of stop and smell the roses, enjoy the show. If she's speeding things up faster every single time, it's time to pump the brakes and figure out what all of it means. Rushing can dampen the pleasure and the intimacy of the moment, which makes the experience less satisfying for both parties. It's like skipping the foreplay to get to the action. But guess what? The foreplay is the action. Are you doing enough foreplay? Solid research shows that women need 15 to 20 minutes of foreplay in order for their bodies to even physically be ready to take your love sausage. Maybe you need to slow down and focus more on the journey, not just the destination. Produce more foreplay and not just the physical kind. Maybe a little dirty talk, some teasing texts throughout the day. Make anticipation your new best friend. Have her soaking wet before you even hit the sheets. Speaking of repetition, let's tackle a common bedroom bugbear. Sign number 3 is it's the same every single time. Predictability can be comforting, but in the bedroom, too much of it can lead to boredom. If your bedroom playlist only has one song, it's time to remix the track list. Variety isn't just the spice of life. It's the essential ingredient for unforgettable nights. Are you doing the same exact position every single time? Do you somehow have your timeline down to the second? A monotonous routine can quench the flames of desire, leaving your intimate life feeling like a rerun of a show that you've seen way too many times. Predictability is the fastest way to turn sizzling passion into lukewarm routines. It's like eating the same meal every single day. No matter how much you love pizza, eventually you're going to start craving something else. So mix things up. Variety is the spice of life, and your bedroom is no exception. Get creative. Experiment with new equipment, new position, new location, role play, or even incorporate some toys. Remember, exploration is not just a part of history. It's a key to unlocking new realms of pleasure, and you both deserve that. Now let's dive into a topic that's a bit touchy but way too important to skip. Sign number 4 is she doesn't come every single time. Gents, if her climax is more elusive than a good username on a gaming site, it's a sign that you need to level up your game. While it is normal for women not to climax every single time, if it's becoming a consistent theme, it's a sign that adjustments are needed. Remember, ensuring her pleasure isn't just about the climax. It's about the journey there. Pay attention to her needs, her desires, and her responses. This is crucial. It's not just a box to tick, but an essential part of the intimate connection that you guys share. Prioritizing her orgasm speaks volumes about your care and dedication to the relationship, both in and out of the bedroom. It fosters a deeper emotional bond, enhancing mutual satisfaction, and it can significantly improve the overall quality of your sex life. Take the time to learn what pleases her and be patient and attentive. Your efforts will not only lead to a more fulfilling sexual experience, but literally strengthen your connection on all levels. Regularly missing out on that O can lead to frustration and make sex feel like a one-sided affair. It's like going to a concert and finding out the headline act isn't even performing. So communication is your co-op partner here. Talk, listen, and pay attention to what works for her. Focus on her pleasure just as much as yours. Explore different methods and make sure she feels loved and attended to. And remember, the journey to her orgasm is a path best traveled together. All right, before we bring this home, let's address the elephant in the room that's often whispered about. Sign number 5 is you finish too fast. If the grand finale arrives too soon, it can leave both of you feeling unsatisfied and disconnected. Crossing the finish line before the race has really started is a true sign that it's time for some training. Finishing too fast is like binge watching a series finale in 5 minutes. Where is the fun in that? Premature conclusions can cut short the shared pleasure and intimacy of sexual encounters. It leaves both of you feeling like you missed out on the main event. It's a sprint when both of you signed up for a marathon. Think of it this way. If you're launching a rocket before mission control is ready, you're not exactly on a trajectory to star-studded reviews. But first off, let's get practical. Practice makes perfect, so get familiar with techniques like edging, where you bring yourself so close, but then back off just before the finale. Consider exercises to enhance your stamina. Maybe you speak to your doctor about taking a supplement to help with this. And hey, if it happens, use it as an intermission, not the end of the show. Round 2 can be just as immersive, if not more. And remember, it's not about the sprint. It's about the marathon. And in this marathon, even being a little bit selfish is not going to win you any medals. Please don't forget, this is a common issue with many solutions. There you have it, guys. 5 signs that might indicate that your bedroom performance needs a little bit of help. But with a little bit of insight, maybe a touch of humor, and a whole lot of willingness to adapt and communicate, you can turn any critique into a standing ovation. Sex is as much about the journey as it is the destination. It's about mutual satisfaction, exploration, and then most importantly, fun. So hit that subscribe button like you mean it, because around here, we are all about making that journey unforgettable. For more tips and tricks and unfiltered talk on making your love life stuff of legends, you might want to check out this video right here, where I talk about the secret to fingering your girl the right way.